Okay. Let's set up. I don't know what that says, but I'm going to save that to my watch later because I need to watch it later. And let's set up chat. Okay. Let's chat. All right. Hey everyone. Oh, let me test this pencil. Hope everybody's doing good. I accidentally washed one of my favorite pencils, so I'm just making sure it still works. It doesn't. I'm sure the eraser is probably done for, but I got extra of those. Nope, it's actually still good. There's no water in it or anything, luckily. Okay. I think it's fine. Okay. All right. We're going to do some more painting today, probably. I did clean off I organized my desk. I kind of cleaned it off too, but mainly my poor little camera is just still in the way. Okay. I mainly just reorganized it. All right. I got my pink lemonade. I brought my water in here too. I don't know what I did with it. At least I thought I did. Oh, I see it. Hang on. All right. Okay, got my water as well. So I was doing some sketching last night, so that's why this is here. I was still trying to thumbnail out this strawberry field, but I'm gonna put that to the side for now. We're gonna work on this today. And oh, I found I need a bin or something to put these in, and I don't think I have an extra one. Let's see. I need like an empty one where I can just kind of reach for them. I'm just looking really quick to see if I have a small bin to. I think all my bins are taken. Let's see. Yep, I don't have an extra bin to put them in, but what I can do, I have this cup where I can put them in. It's my old paint water cup. So was storing some paintbrushes in there, but I can put the paintbrushes inside of this thing that I'm not using. Okay, there we go. Now, I just have paintbrushes everywhere, and this is why I'm testing a lot of them, because I don't even know. All right, there. So I found my pamphlet I was looking for, and it has I think I was marking off the colors I have in, these are the only colors I have in the Holbein acrylic gouache. I have Turner, but I don't have a lot of Holbein ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I was looking to get some more colors of those. I think I might get an Iridori color or two for the regular gouache, but I would like to get some more colors in. I thought I had some grays, but I guess not. No, I do have some grays, I think, in the Holbeins. I don't think I finished marking this off, because I'm almost positive I have a gray or two in the Holbein colors. Yeah, see, here's one. This is neutral gray 1. Because I don't want to accidentally buy something that, I think I have neutral gray 2 as well, and silver. So I don't know how those managed to not get marked off. I'm pretty sure it's number 2. I'm almost ready to just mark it off, but I just want to make sure. And it's in this bucket somewhere. Okay, let me see really quick. Here, is it? Oh, that's Misty Blue. I know I have it because I just used it. Like, literally a couple days ago. There's silver. This is, yep, number 2. So I have 1 and 2. I don't know why that wasn't marked off. But, so I would like to get, this shell pink looks nice. I might grab that. They have some like metallic colors too. I might grab one of those. I might get a gold. But they have like a lot of random, like this light red bright. I think I want to try. Just different ones. So I was looking for this so I can mark off and kind of put some stuff in my Blick cart so I can mentally prepare for what I'm going to get. Because those Blick orders take a while sometimes. So probably do that a bit later. But let's do some more of this. I think I kind of want to do the golem guy in gouache because I know it's going to cover nicely, but I don't have the color that I want to do excuse me, do him in. I wanted to do him in like a warm gray, and I don't think I have a warm gray in either set. I don't have a gray at all in this set. So I could try to make a warm gray, because the closest thing I have to the color I want is going to be like this color right here, but I want it lighter than that. Maybe this one. But I think, yeah, that's one of those Japanese colors, and I don't feel like dealing with the patchiness of that. But it's more like this color, but a little bit lighter. And that's grayish beige. So I think I'm going to do that for him. Let me get the water. I need to go change this. Normally I would have done it right at the end, but I did not. So I'm just going to change this really quick. Hopefully you all can still hear me, even though I'm not sitting at my desk anymore. But it's not too many people in chat quite yet anyway, so let me just clear this out really quick. Okay, clean water. Here we go. And then the one that I was using for clean water can now be used for the not so clean water, I guess. They're both still pretty clean. So, okay, here we go. And then we're going to pray that YouTube doesn't close out on me today. All right. So I want to start on some of the shading. And I don't even really remember some of the colors I was using. But let's go ahead and start with the tree. We're just going to work our way down. So I used that color for the tree. So I'm going to use this red-brown color for the shading, I think. That's in the Turner. I caught a little bit of Mary's Life earlier. Not too much of it before. Oop, okay. That might be a little too much, but we'll work with it. Alrighty. So I want to get probably one of these smaller brushes, just so I can get into the and I'm actually, let me switch this, because I have my lemonade right there, and I do not want to accidentally dunk my paintbrush in my lemonade. So I'm gonna move that over here, because it's just in a regular glass. I don't have a lid for this glass, so normally I would put whatever I'm I need to figure out a better setup than this. Normally I would put whatever I'm drinking, I would have it in my cup with a lid, but that cup is soaking right now, so that's not quite an option. Okay. All right, we're gonna put the water right there. Hopefully I don't knock it over. Paintbrushes there. Alrighty. Second microphone should probably go right there, I guess. Okay. Now we're kicking. Let's see. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, I was on yesterday. Life has been lifing, so I hadn't been on, but I'm trying to get back into the habit of getting on. Okay. So I'm just, actually, I kind of want all of that to be. Hey, Mary. I caught a little bit of your live earlier, more like the tail end of it. That seems to be what I've been doing lately. I've just been catching the tail end of everybody's live, or I'll just completely miss it. I was gonna get back on last night too, and when I looked at the clock, I was like, nah, that'll be kind of, because most of the people that watch me are on the East Coast, and I think it probably would have been like, it was already almost 12 for me, so I know everybody probably was asleep, most of you anyway. So I would have just been talking to myself, so I was like, no, I'll just get on today. So yeah, it was late. I was like, I'm not gonna get on because it was late. Well, it wasn't late for me, but it would have been late for you guys, because you guys are all, most of you are on the East Coast. I mean, I guess I could have, and then it could have just been like a replay or something, but then I might as well at that point have did just a regular video, and I didn't feel like doing that. But here I am now. I'm probably gonna be on for like an hour or two, depending how far I get on this painting. Um, I need to finish playing. Well, not finish, but I need to finish working on my Pocopia stuff. So I'll be on, not on here long, but mostly over there playing. I was going, I mean, I could stream that, but it won't be on my PC, so it'll just be like, I'll have you guys like pointed at my TV if you just want to hang out and watch me play it. But I'll probably be like in my living room playing, so I don't know how that setup would work because I would need like a tripod, and my tripod broke, if anybody can remember. So it's still broken, and I didn't get another one because I was like, well, I stream mostly from my desk, so I didn't bother getting another tripod. Which, one day, but right now I don't really need it. So, all right. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Amy. Okay, so for those bushes, I used that like pastel orange, and I think, yeah, I'm gonna use this other color for. I did find my pamphlet, so I'm going to build a blick cart. and just wait for them to go on sale. And then once they're on sale, I can just hit the button. Probably get like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5. Oh, okay. Oh. So what's everybody up to today? I still managed to not have done my hair yet, but we get there. I promise. Hey Taylor, you ain't missed nothing. I just kind of started, so you're on time. You're on time. I feel like this brush is more of a watercolor type of brush because it is not trying to hold this paint like I want it to. Oh no, horrible paint. And you finished it? Oh. I don't know. I think if I had a paper that was really horrible, if I couldn't use my alcohol markers on it, I probably wouldn't even bother. I had some books like that and I don't touch them because it makes the coloring process so hard when you have the paper and it's just terrible. Like that one oh, it was so cute too. It was like I forgot the name of it, but it was like the little animals and bears and stuff, and they were in town. It didn't have that many pages either, and it was so cute, but the paper was terrible. But not only was the paper terrible, the print was terrible. It was like too light, and you couldn't really see anything, and it was terrible. I can't even remember the name of the book. And I wanted to, I really wanted to color in it, but the paper was just terrible. It was super thin. It was almost like it was worse than what you call it? Um Almost worse than Amazon paper. Uh I mean, Taylor, after that giant fallout, I mean, did you have you guys all talked since then? I mean, that was a pretty big fallout. Hi, Lori. Uh-huh. See, Taylor. And y'all's be on here cutting up. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna use this green for this because I used that one, and I think that would be an okay shading color. I need to learn how to use other colors besides the colors that like the next hue down. I need to learn how to use other stuff, but for now, I am just getting used to uh my paints still, so I'm not trying to learn nothing fancy until I figure out these paints. Why is this paintbrush so hard? Okay. I think I'll only do two shading colors. I usually do like three, but I'm just going to do one shading color and one highlight color if I can make a highlight color. Oop, almost dumped that in the clean water. I have not, Taylor. I've been mostly doing art. I have not touched any of my coloring books in months. Just been doing my art. I did keep, because I put most of them away so I wouldn't be tempted. But I did keep some of them out in case I just got the urge, which I'm not trying to get the urge. I'm trying to focus on my art. But I kept out a few, just a few, in case, I lose to that urge. But I heard, no, I'm not burnt out. I'm just, there's a lot of things that I want to do with my art that I'm not doing and wasn't doing because I was coloring. So I had to um hyper focus for a little bit. That's all. Because I so I want to try and put some of my stuff in a gallery, and I don't have anything to put in the gallery because I was like, oh, it'd be cool because me and my friends were talking because there's a couple people at work that also draw. So sometimes we talk, and we were all talking and we were talking about art galleries and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that'll be cool. And they were talking about the stuff that they have on like canvases and stuff like that. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, wait a minute. I was like, I actually don't have anything to put in the gallery if I wanted to. I have some older stuff. Um, there are a few things that I did have on canvas that sold, and so I'm like, don't have those anymore. So I was like, okay, I gotta start, painting, and then I want to work on my story. I haven't worked on that much at all, and so I've just been like trying to hyper focus on stuff so that I can have something because we were all talking about getting our stuff in galleries kind of at the same time, and I'm like, oh no, you guys might want to go ahead of me because I don't have anything to put in the gallery. And so we are they're kind, they're waiting on me because they want to do it together, and it's more cost effective too when you all do it together. Like if you have like a little gallery showing, it's more cost effective. So they're so sweet, they're all waiting on me, and I'm like, oh boy, let me focus. So I am attempting to focus and really get into my art. Something I should have been doing in the first place, but we ain't gonna talk about that. And then I still have Kofi members that are really supportive, and they still have their membership going, and I haven't been putting any art on there. So I'm like, all right, they're supporting you because they want to see your art and you haven't posted anything. I mean, I post elsewhere, but they're supposed to be getting like exclusive visuals and stuff, and they haven't. I haven't been doing it lately, mainly because life's been lifing and I haven't had a chance to. But also, I'm just like, okay, I gotta get it done because um, they're so kind. They're and they're not support. They're not paying for the membership just only to get the free stuff, but they're paying for it to support me, and the free stuff is just an extra bonus. And I'm like, all right, the last thing that they got was a couple months ago, so I'm like, okay, let me kick it into gear. So hi Ivy. So I'm just trying to focus, but I promise I'm not burnt out. I still love coloring. Just the art needs to gotta get it together. That's all. I know Taylor, like, I did not ask for that long explanation, but no, I'm not burnt out, to answer your question. Did I say hi to Ivy? Hi, Ivy, in case I didn't. And my poor little asthma is just starting to kick in because the allergies is kicking in. So asthma's joining in, and I'm like, can we just cut me a break for 1 month? All I ask is like 1 month for a break. All right, there is the mountain. Yeah, gotta get that art going. And I draw and stuff every day, but I haven't done anything like final. I haven't finalized anything except for like a bunch of ATCs. But I haven't done anything like normal sized in a while. So I'm gonna do that. Attempting to anyway. Okay. I'm going to need something dark, and I think this deep purple is the darkest purple I got. Hopefully that's enough for these bushes. I said hi. Okay, thanks, Taylor, because I'll be forgetting. I be and said hi and then forgot that I said hi. Like, oh, okay. Bum, bum. Hopefully, YouTube is nice to me today and it doesn't stop my stream. For whatever reason, it was stopping my stream yesterday. I still don't know what that was about. I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to Google it, and apparently it's just another YouTube thing, I guess. And I'm like, it's too many YouTube things. I feel like whenever there's a problem, everybody's just like, oh, it's just a YouTube thing. And it's like, okay, why are we okay with this? Like, it's okay for them to be doing weird stuff. I'm like, oh, it's just YouTube. They'll fix it. Okay, when? I'm like, thanks, Google. But then I thought about it and I was just like, oh, YouTube is part of Google. Like, they're both, like, they're a thing. So, of course, they're going to give me a generic answer like that. to make it seem normal because it's Google. YouTube is Google and Google is YouTube. So, but I'm gonna be quiet because they'll be like, "Oh, she over there talking mess. Let's interrupt her stream again." Oh no, Ivy. Ivy. You gotta get one of those day tracker things where you can separate your medicine by day, morning, night for every day. Cause I swear that'll be me. That'll be me. If I didn't have my little tracker thing, I'll be like, did I take it? Well, let me take it just in case, and then I'll be over here on the floor somewhere. So, Lord, yeah, it's free, and they can do what they want. Exactly. Oh, it's a new medicine. Oh, okay. Oh no, Lord, we gonna pray for you. Hopefully you didn't, and if you did, hopefully it doesn't do anything. That's crazy. I can imagine that. I would be freaking out. Like, y'all, you can't like count them to see if you took more than one. See, that would be me. I would be over there counting, like, okay, let me pour them all out and count now. See how many I've taken, because, sorry, I need to hold this up for a second so I can see. It's not a glare or anything. I just want to make sure it doesn't look patchy. And it's hard to see that when it's laying flat. Oh, it's liquid. Oh, goodness, Ivy. I mean, how far apart did you take it is the question. What do you think it was like right after another or like we talking a couple hours? I mean, going to urgent care would probably be faster than poison control. Or you can also just call your pharmacy and they should be able to tell you if it's if you'll be okay or not. Like give like an hour. Okay. Yeah, so I would just call the pharmacy and let them know that you think you may have taken it twice, within an hour or an hour apart, and just ask them, are you going to be okay? And what happens, what to look for. They should be able to tell you if your pharmacy's open. Yeah, give them a call. Because when I tell you the amount of times I've done that, calling my pharmacy, freaking out, like, hey, I know it says not to, but I may have, and feeling all embarrassed, calling them like I was stupid and thought I didn't take it, but took it, and am I gonna like die in like the next 10 minutes? Usually it ends up with them laughing because I'm like freaking out calling them. But the worst I've had, one time I've done it and I ended up with like this really bad headache, and I was like, I'm dying, help, send help. And they're like, you're okay, just lay down. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I know they probably was like, she is dramatic, but you can never be too careful. I'm paranoid and my anxiety is terrible, so I can imagine. I can imagine. Okay, the shading looks pretty good. I gotta do the trees, but I mean, like for the other stuff, it doesn't look too bad. All right, let's find a shading color for this tree, which is gonna be hard because I was like a weird blue. So I'm thinking I can just add, or I can just use this turquoise blue. Actually, I think I'm gonna use whatever this is. What is this? Viridian. We are going to use Viridian. I really need a storage container for these paints because this is crazy. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me. That needs to be shaken. All right. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully Ivy's fine. But I know that feeling. I know she's scared out of her wits because I would be. This one bird has just been going outside my window all day. I was going to twist my hair today, but I'm like, I don't know. I gotta see how I feel later because I still have to cook, and twisting my hair takes a good 3 hours. And I don't know if I have 3 hour energy, but it definitely. I've been twisting my hair in like a week. I've just been wearing it in like a ponytail, and I'm like, okay, Jazz, you got to do your hair at some point. So I'm like, maybe, I guess, maybe get around to it. Plus, it's been hot, and I'm like, do I want to do all of that in this heat? It's not hot today. Today's been nice and breezy and cool, so today's probably my only chance to do it before it gets hot. So I might take that leap of faith and go ahead and do it. Need to pay one of those younger kids that's going to school for hair to do my hair, but I just don't like everybody in my hair. So I'm like heavily debating on that. There's one girl, she's really nice, but I'm like, I don't like people in my hair. So I'm like going back and forth with myself on that one. Like, do I really want her in my hair? Like, not really, but She's nice, but I just don't like everybody. It's a me thing. Yuki, can you turn off the auto bark? No? Okay. All right. Got the trees done. But I'm also going to add a little bit like underneath these trees. So that we have some depth to the ground and it doesn't just look like we all standing on nothing. I'm gonna make some chicken Alfredo with broccoli tonight. And that is going to be dinner for the next couple days. Probably for the next week, honestly, because I keep forgetting that it's just me and I keep cooking like it's more than just me. So, um, I don't know because I know it's going to be too much. So I'll probably take some to work and go from there. Indoor play place. See, no. Mm, right, because why she need, well, I want to say she need a mask, but not if she in the play area, because she not going to be able to breathe like that. But why y'all bring that girl out and she coughing and sick? She probably sick if she, ooh, Lord. I hate having to parent for the parents. It that trips me out a little bit. There was one lady at work, and I know she probably felt some kind of way because her son was sitting next to me, and he was just like coughing, and he wasn't like covering his mouth, and I just did like the little hand motion, like over my mouth to show him like cover your mouth, because your dumb mother isn't gonna tell you to do it. So she said something to him in whatever language they were speaking, and they got up and moved, and I'm like, okay, that works too, because you really shouldn't have your kid around other people coughing, but I was just trying to be polite and tell him to cover his mouth. But you can get up and move, that works too. Oops, you'll be all right. Okay. No, they don't. And like I understand, like I guess in some countries and cultures, that's not something that they teach. So it's not like a normal teaching. I get it. But when you're out here and you've been out here in this country for a while, like um yeah, that's definitely something that should have been taught by the time, you are a resident, I guess, at this point. Because I'll tell you in a minute, cover your mouth. I don't care whose child you are because your mother is not going to tell you or your father or whoever is with you. So I'm going to tell you, and if they're upset, then hey, it is what it is, because why, that's something that you should have been teaching off jump. So since you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. And he kind of gave me a look like he kind of understood, but like I said, I don't think they were speaking, you know, English. So it was kind of like he kind of was looking at me, and then he kind of like did it like Like, he knew what I was telling him to do. He figured it out. But I guess she didn't like the fact that I was telling him to do it. So she said something to him and snatched up all their stuff and walked away. And I'm like, all right, bye. I just waved. See you later. Because, you know, I'm not going to beg you to sit next to me and you coughing up God knows what. I'm like, mm-mm. I already get sick easy. I don't need, you know, the extra. And I'm like, how can you even get upset over something like that? Like, why is that even a you've pissed me off type of thing? Like, if anything, it should be a, oh, yeah, cover your mouth. You should be marrying what I'm telling your child because I shouldn't even be telling your kid this. You should. And then what really annoys me at work is I could be really legitimately sitting by myself, way off in the corner, minding my business, and every single time, without fail, someone will come and sit directly next to me. And I'm like looking around because there's like 1,000 other seats that you could have sat in. And you came and sat next to me while you coughing and hacking up a storm. And you came and sat next to me to do that. I'm confused. I don't think I like this highlight on this tree. It's too big. Need a smaller highlight? Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not hurting my feelings by getting up and leaving. I'm just going to wave bye because honestly, like, and respectfully, I don't want you next to me coughing anyway. So we're going to do a smaller highlight because that one's too big. Yeah, the smaller one works better. I'll fix that other one. It's fixable. It's acrylic. I should have just did white because this screen is like, really, it's like a blue, but it's getting lost in this other color. Mm. Yeah, and then kids get sick fast too. So I'm like, if you knew your kid was sick, the indoor play place is probably not the best place to bring them when they're sick. Some people, though, they feel like that it's okay to bring their sick kids out because they're like, oh, if other kids get sick, it like boosts their immune system and all this other stuff. And it's like, okay, but not everybody agrees with that. So you should probably at least let somebody know, like, oh, my kid's sick or whatever, so they can keep their kids away from your kids if they choose to do that. You don't just, mm, mm-mm. Let me be quiet because YouTube is good for cutting me off lately. Okay. Yeah, all right. That looks pretty cool. Oh, bye, Taylor. Yeah, what is Easter on? Sunday? I mean, I'll probably be on because I'll be at home. It's not like I'm cooking or anything like that. So I was going to, but I know I'm not gonna feel like it because I have to go right back to work on Monday. So I'm not doing all that. So I'll probably be on, and maybe we'll see. But just in case, yeah, we're leaving. Yeah, yeah. See, there you go, out of there. Good, because it, and then you can tell like just by looking at a kid, like if they're sick or if it's just like, oh, it's an asthma cough, or they've been, playing for a while, so that's why they're coughing, or so you can kind of look at a kid and tell. And them parents, I don't know. You're out of here. Honestly and respectfully, take your child home. um. All right. So I think. Hey, excuse me. Don't side eye me. You doing a lot over there, sir. Yeah, yeah. And that exactly, Lori. But you can tell. You can tell when it's like a I've been playing for a while type of cough, and when it's a okay, I'm sick, I shouldn't be here type of cough. But hopefully she not sick, and hopefully if she is, y'all don't get sick. So, because that's crazy. Okay, I need a sky blue in the Turner. And that too, exactly. Because even like with my asthma, I'm still covering my mouth, because if I was somebody on the outside, they don't know I have asthma, so I know I get side eyes all the time. Like, why is she over there coughing like that? And I have to be like, oh, I have asthma. I'm a terrible asthmatic. I promise I'm not sick. And when I am sick, I do my best to not be near anybody, because why would I even want to spread whatever it is I got? Like when I was sick with that flu, or, well, they said it wasn't the flu. They don't even know what it was, but I had something a couple months ago. And when I tell you I was dodging the public like the plague, I was like, no, 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 because I looked and felt like death. And I was like, I can imagine, because if it was the other foot, I'd be looking like, why do you sound like that? Why do you look like that? Why are you outside? And I mean, I couldn't get out the bed anyway, but even if I could, I wasn't going nowhere like that. I mean, I was sick, sick. And I'm like, it really do be people out here, like that. They'll come outside just like that. They don't care. And I don't want your germs. You don't want my germs. I don't even want my own germs. So I'm not about to spread them to somebody else. That's for sure. I know it's like a such thing as like good germs and bad germs or whatever. I get it, but mm-mm. You keep your good and bad germs over there with you. I got my own good and bad germs. Thank you. And I don't want none of it. Yuki, what are you doing over there, bud? Because I can see you, whether you know it or not. Okay. I'm probably going to add some light strips to this water too. Oh, okay. Some light blue. Okay. Well, at least the background is somewhat coming along. Now, for the branches on these trees, I used, I think, beige. So the next darkest color is probably going to be, I mean, that's almost the same. Yeah, it is basically. these two. It's just slightly darker. I can probably get away with it. Someone is dragging something across the stairwell. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. And Yuki is not having it, whatever it is. He's like looking at the door and looking at me like, are you gonna go see what it is? No, I am not, because it's just the neighbors being nuisance as usual. So we're just gonna sit here. And Taylor was like, I'm out of here. She was like, nope. Yeah, that germ spreading ain't it. Some people don't even care. They just, I couldn't do it. Mm-mm. And it's like they don't even think twice about it. Like it's not, you know how like for some people, like like for probably for Taylor, for example, like it's second nature. Cover your mouth. And but for them, it's not. So they don't even think like, oh, let me. There's other people around. Let me cover my mouth. Let me tell my kids to cover their mouth. Like they don't think because it's not something that they do normally. So they're not going to do it in public either, which is insane. But it's so funny because Taylor's like me in so many ways. She like, nope, time to go. Time to go, time to go. And I like when I'm at work, I'll get up and move. I'm like, okay, you done came over here sitting and coughing. And then sometimes they get upset. Like I had one guy got up and moved because he was like, he came and he sat down and then he started blowing his nose next to me. And I'm like, I'm literally sitting there eating my snack and you came and sat next to me, first of all, with all these seats. And then you start blowing your nose and you see me sitting here eating. So I got up and moved and he was like, it's not like I'm the plague or anything. And I'm like, um, you're less than like 10 feet from the bathroom. You could have went in there and blew your nose. Like, and he's like, I'm just blowing my nose. I'm like, yeah, that's the problem. Like, what? Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't. That is not normal. Like, what are you doing? And that was like something too that we were taught really young. Like my mom would tell us in a minute, go in the bathroom and blow your nose. Like when you're at home, and it's just you're by yourself. All right, cool. You can blow your nose wherever you want. But when you're in public, it's like have some respect for the people around you and knowing that that's not okay to be sitting there blowing your nose in their face, especially in the airport. I'm sorry, but that's just a no no. That's like the fastest way to get sick. Just go sit in an airport for like 10 minutes. You want a free get out of work card for a couple days? Go sit at the airport. I guarantee you'll catch something. Because I promise y'all, I'm sick like every other month. And I'm like, it's unavoidable. When you work at the airport, it's unavoidable. You can't, it's impossible. Because I be ducking and dodging for my life, but it just don't work. This paint is not glossy, so I don't know why I'm getting a glare. Like I can't really see what's going on. Okay. And then I have to like analyze all my paintings too when I'm finished. Like, okay, is this gallery worthy? Or is this just me? Am I happy with it? Is this something that I want to keep for myself? Which I'm Honestly, I'm guilty of that. I'll look at my art and be like, oh, this came out really good. I'm keeping it. And it's like, okay, you can't do that for every single piece you do, Jazz. Like, you gotta live and let go to some of this stuff. But some of it just turns out so cute and it just makes me want to keep it. But I could do prints. That's like a thing. Um, maybe. But some of the prints, like when I do prints from the canvas, they turn out kind of weird. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. 60,000 germs are flying around. Man, and I be trying to dodge every one of them. I kid you not. I'm not even joking. I'll be dodging. What are they doing out there? I apologize for the noise that you guys are probably hearing. I don't know what's going on. Just make it look like it's a crinkled piece of mat or something. Alrighty. It's coming along. I kind of want to put some more of that. I'm going to redo this. Not redo it, but I need to. It looks kind of weird. Gonna fix it really quick. Ah, the cap won't stay on. Stay on. Jeez. Okay. Just going to. It looks patchy, so I'm just trying to unpatch it best I can. I also, because um, my work schedule might be changing, which means my live stream schedule might change. You guys know I'm normally Wednesdays and Thursdays when I'm on anyway. But I don't know if my days are changing, but I know that they might. So we will see. Um, they're gonna let me know, but when they let me know, I will let you guys know, and we'll go from there. See what days I'm gonna be here and what time and all that fun stuff. All right, that looks a little less patchy. That looks a lot better. I'm just gonna get up in here. I don't know if that's the wind or the neighbors, but whatever it is, it sounds like it's the neighbors because it sounds like it's coming through the walls, but it's also very windy today, so no telling. Okay, now for the big golem guy, um, I'm really thinking of just doing this brown. Where's it at? Where is it? This one here. This is grayish beige and it's in the Turner. Um, yeah, I think that'll be cool. I mean, there's not really any browns. It will be because his shorts and his staff is brown, so it'll go. It'll work. It'll work. It's a big guy though. Where's my mixing white? I'm probably gonna need some of that. Here's regular white. Okay. Not exactly the white I'm looking for. Last time I was looking for regular white and all I could find was mixing white. Now here I am looking for mixing white and regular white shows up. And I had told myself I was going to keep it out of the bin, so I don't know why I put it back. There it is. Okay. I'm already knowing he's going to take a couple of coats because he's really big and I'm gonna need a bigger paintbrush too. Oh, I see one. Okay. He's pretty big, so we're gonna figure it out. I got the mixing white in there so that it can stay wet for a little bit, and then it doesn't change the color or anything. It just stays wet for a while. Okay. And if it lightens it up, I mean, I'm okay with that too, but it's not going to change the color. All right, so let's just get the big area. I'm okay with covering the eyes because we can put them back. We're just here for coverage. I don't know what I'm gonna use for his the moss growing on top of his head. I was thinking that green over there. I might go with that again. I am praying that this dries a little bit lighter than what it is right now. I mean, I kind of like the darker brown, but I need it to be just a little bit lighter. I'm going to switch brushes here in a minute. Though, do I really need to? Because this one holds a nice point. Honestly. I can see this in a gallery, though. I think. But I think with gallery stuff, like usually people have like a theme. So I mean, I have other like drawings with these guys, with the little golems. So maybe I'm like, oh, I'm gonna switch brushes here soon, but I actually feel pretty confident with this brush. Shockingly. Because normally, me and the big brushes, we don't typically get along too well. But this one's holding a point very nicely. So we're rocking together for right now. I'm not putting too much down here because um, this is going to be a bit of that darker brown. And so I'm just putting a layer down for right now. Monitor things. Okay. Not very helpful, but I mean, yeah. And then also, Ivy, you want to drink a lot of water so you can flush it out. Um, I don't know why they didn't tell you at least that, I guess. And not very helpful, but I think you'll be okay. You said it was like an hour apart, so you should be fine. What kind of, if you don't mind, what kind of medicine is it? Is it like blood pressure or? Because my dumb butt took my blood pressure medicine twice. I was like, okay, I'm dying, but I was okay. But yeah, I mean, definitely monitor things. I mean, that's without saying, honestly. But I think you'll be okay. I still think this guy might need a second layer in some areas. We'll see. All right, let me just hold you up here for a second so I can see what I'm doing. Still some like little white spots that I missed. Not necessarily missed. I think they just weren't being covered. Okay. We're gonna let Golem Guy dry. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I learned too, Amy. I was like, okay, not doing that again. If I feel like I didn't take it and I'm not sure, guess what? It ain't happening. But I got a little tracker thing now, so um now it's like, okay, if the pill is there, that means I didn't take it, and if it ain't there, that means I took it. But that's a scary feeling, though. I know. Trust me. I learned my lesson after the last one, and I took those 2 blood pressure pills, and I was like, okay, and my head start pounding, and boy, when I tell you, I was going to the bathroom every 2 seconds, and then I was dehydrated. I was like, oh my god, my heart was pounding. I was like, am I dying? And they were like, no. They was like, your blood pressure is probably just, it's dropping, but just monitor it. And my blood pressure is so high anyway, it was fine, but it didn't feel fine. So I was like freaking out. It was crazy. I was like, all right, never doing that again. It's scary though. Okay. It looks like he's drying okay. I just want to make sure he's not like patchy. But it looks like he's drying fine. There are some spots that look like they could use some help here. So I'm just going to help it along. Not too crazy though, because I coming in this area with a darker brown, so it's okay. On some of these spots, it's gonna be fine. But I also was telling my coworkers, I'm like, I kind of feel like I would need a bigger, like, one day I just want to like take the bus down to the art area. We have like an art district out here supposedly, and I just kind of want to go and venture around and see the different art galleries and kind of check to see what's in there and what the requirements are and who does the advertising, how many people do they normally get, because I don't have a large following and my following doesn't even live anywhere near me. So I have a couple that's kind of near me, but guzzle water. Listen, don't get water poisoning now. That'll be another thing. But a good maybe like 5 liters or so. Okay, he's good. A little golem guy. And we're already almost at 2 hours, and what are we at right now? Yeah, we're at 84 minutes. So I think I want to call it here. I mean, I really want to keep working on it, but it's already 14:45. So 2:45. Sorry, that's a work thing. That happens sometimes. 2:45 for me. It's coming out pretty good though. So I just have to do the shading for him. Yeah, I know. You breathe wrong and that's it. Listen, I sneezed the other day, and when I sneezed, I don't know what I did. Well, I mean, I sneezed, but the back of my neck and like part way down my back, it was like So it was hurting so bad for like 3 days. And I was like, all I did was sneeze. You gotta be kidding me. And when I say it was like, it felt like, you know how like when you sleep wrong and your whole neck and back and everything is just stiff and you can't turn it and you can't move it? It was like that for like 3 days. And I was like, all I did was sneeze. I sneezed, for crying out loud. Hello? And I guess you can sneeze wrong. Like that's a thing. And I didn't know that was a thing. And I'm like, it wasn't even a hard sneeze. And I was so upset because man, took me out for 3 days. I was like, man, I mean, I still went to work, but like, I was walking around like a golem or something with my neck scrunched down because I couldn't move it. It was terrible. I was like, this is stupid. I sneezed, for crying out loud. But I'm like, all right. Like you said, anything can take you out these days because that sneeze took me out. But the only thing left is the shading for the golem. The And by the way, this brown turned out a lot darker than what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be this brown. Did I get the wrong brown? Oh, I did. I got grayish brown and it was supposed to be. I'm not doing it over. He's the color. He is what he is now. Um, so we'll do sepia for the shading because I'm like, this is a lot darker than what it was supposed to be. No, this is the color that I was going to use for the shading, and he was supposed to be this color, but that's okay. I'll use this for the highlights because now I'm going to have to highlight them, and then I'm going to use this for the shading. So we just have highlight and shading for him. The moss, which I think I'm going to do this color green. Maybe I might do, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't figured it out yet. But I'll do the shading and stuff for him. And then I guess I'll start on them. And then I will figure this out last probably. And then this for the moon, I'm probably just going to leave it white and I'm going to do like a pale yellow around it. Um, I said moon. This is the sun. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, it's almost done. Almost. We're getting there. I'll probably do miso tonight because he's just white. So I'll probably just get a paint marker and just even him out a little bit and then do his shading. That's probably what I'll do tonight because I'm just going to do paint marker for him. Bo, I can probably do with gouache because she's just yellow, but um, probably just easier if I do paint marker with both of them and then finish that. I don't know what color I was thinking because the only thing I have here is this. So I might do the green and then do the leaves, the pink. That way that color is elsewhere besides just over there in the corner. But yeah, that's it so far. We're getting there slowly but surely. I am going to head out here. I'm going to start dinner, start my hair, and while I'm doing that, play some Pocopia. And if dinner and hair is done at a decent time and I'm not dragging my behind on it, then I will get back on and we'll work on it some more. But if not, then I'll be on Sunday probably because okay, this brush is still. I'm gonna have to wash this one at the sink. Um, I'm not cooking or anything, so Sunday is gonna be pretty open for me because I'm gonna be off. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. I'm gonna try to do better with streaming more. Um, just know that it's probably going to be more art than coloring. So I'm giving you guys that heads up right now. Uh, so you guys don't be like, she's never coloring again. I am. I promise. I'm just not right now. um, Next stream, we'll probably finish up this painting and hopefully I will have the sketch done for the strawberry field and maybe I can show you guys how I transfer the sketch onto the canvas. Um, this one I was bold. I just drew it straight on the canvas because in my sketchbook it's a smaller like sketch. So I didn't feel like resizing it and doing all of that and printing it and blah blah blah. So I just drew it straight on here with my blue color pencil. So um maybe I'm not doing that with the strawberry field because I don't even have the sketch ready for that. But I have some other like, let me see if I can pull it out really quick. There are other like parts to this, and I mean I could turn it into a series because I know I said I was leaving, but I want to show you guys really quick. Um oh, is it in this sketchbook? Which sketchbook is it in? I'm pretty sure it's in this one because I think I colored it or colored part of it. Um I'm sure you guys remember it, at least some of you. Okay, it was after they went to the desert for sure. Was it after the science lab? Yeah, okay. So this is the one that I'm painting right now. I changed the golems thing a bit. He just has regular moss now, but uh that's that one. So I was thinking maybe doing this one. And I do have kind of like a longer canvas, but the problem with that one is if I can find it. Yeah, okay. It's very small. So it would be a small one, which and it's not canvas board. It's like canvas, so I don't really want to use that one. So I would have to make this a little bit bigger because the next size would be the same size as this one or one size up, which means I would have to add more background to it. Um there's also this one which has like the smaller ones and they're like picking the berries and hanging out in the trees and stuff, which I think I can do on another one of this size. So I can turn it into a series if I really wanted to, like have it for gallery. That's and then even this one with Miso holding one of them, I can put that like on a smaller one. I have, let me see. I have so I have two different sizes for the smaller ones. I have the really tiny one, which I mean it's really tiny. What size is this even? 4x6. So this is the 4x6 one, and I mean compared to that, it's tiny. And then the next size up is, and I'll probably walk to Ross next week and get some more if I see if I can find some more because I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I think I got this one from either it's not Ross because it's not stamped or anything. So I'm thinking probably Daiso maybe. I don't know. They're all next to each other in the shopping center. It's like Daiso, Marshalls, Ross, and it used to be a Dollar Tree over there, but that's gone now. So these are my last Dollar Tree ones I got. There's no Dollar Tree near me, unfortunately. The next one is like probably an hour away or so. They're not close to me, but I can put this one on one of these smaller ones, probably this one, just so it's a good size. Um, yeah, I love Daiso, and this one right down the street. Now this one I can probably put on this smaller one. That would be cute. I probably would turn it. No, I think it's okay this way because I can just do the basket, the bucket, and then it's already colored, so I can just use this as a reference. Only thing is, I would be changing them to like a brown, the correct brown. um, but I think that would be a good idea. I can put this one on the smaller one, and then whatever I just did with those other ones. Oh, right here. This one on this one, and then either this one or this one on the next size up, which would be the same size as the one that we're painting on now, which is this one, whatever size that is. I didn't look. There's no I think it's I don't know because I didn't look. I just took it out the package. Let me see. It's a 8x10. So I have the 8x10, and then I have the next size up from that, whatever that is, 9x12 maybe. I can put the one with him running from them on this one, I think. So we can do a series. I mean, okay, I'm gonna move my camera because I feel like it's gonna come crashing down from this where I have it at, and I would be sad because that is a $1,200 camera, and I have warranty and stuff on it, but still, imagine. Yeah, here's my brand new camera that I just like crashed and dropped, and oops, yeah, no. And Lord knows if I told him about it, he would have a heart attack, and I wouldn't hear the end of it, and I probably would never. He'll be like, I will never. So let me not. Let me take care of my nice camera. Um, I don't know why I had it there in the first place. Anyway, um, Yuki, you need your nails clipped because the way you just scratched me, it was not it. uh, so I think we can do a series. Why not? I mean, I would have to redraw some of this stuff onto the canvases, and I can probably draw them straight on. So I think that'll be something cool we can do once we finish that. I'll probably do a nice small one. We'll do this one next, and then maybe we'll go on to a bigger one, which will probably be this one. And then that'll be what? Even this one with him sitting on the rock with the little golems next to him, I think that'll be cool. Y'all can turn this whole thing into a series. What have I been doing with my life? See, this is why I said I need to focus because stuff like that doesn't pop into my head sometimes until like I literally sit down and look and so that would literally be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I did all of them onto canvas, that would be 6. And then you guys know I had the other one that I was doing with them and the this one. So this is the one that we're painting on the big one. We already did the one with them at the table. Um this could be one, so that would be 1, 2, 3. And then this one right here, I haven't drawn it out yet, but this is them standing in front of the card shop. Yeah, and then it was another one that I wanted to do with them in the store. So right here. So I mean, if I focus and actually do what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. And then there's the one with them in like the science lab, which I don't know if I'm gonna turn that into a series or not. But I mean, I have quite a bit. Like there's the one with them in the desert. I need to figure out backgrounds though, because I didn't do too much of a background, even though it's desert. But I could probably do something a little bit better than just desert. And then there was the one when they went on the camping trip. So um, I probably draw him a little better. But there's one with him on the mountain, and then this one with them just kind of standing there. I might draw it a little bit better. There's the one with Bo stuck in the quicksand and then walking. I mean, I have older sketches that I can redraw. Like this one's really adorable. And I can just go through here and go through my old sketches before I start going through my new ones. Because that strawberry field is taking me a while to do for some reason. So I think I'm going to finish this series, finish the cart series, do the camping trip series. And that'll be quite a bit to put in the gallery, I think. Um, in my opinion. I don't think you need like a bunch because I'm not taking up a whole gallery with just my art. It's going to be other people. So, and then I need to figure out how to, because I haven't primed any of them, not primed, but I haven't like put any finishes on them. And I need to find a really good, I think I'm going to keep it matte. So I need to find a good clear matte finish. One that's not going to change my paint or make it foggy or make it look weird or peel or not work or anything like that. Preferably one that I can paint on or brush on because Poor little asthmatic me is not going to survive with the ones that you have to spray. I'm already knowing I'm not. Even if I take it outside, I'm probably going to choke to death. So I got to find one where I can just brush it on. I mean, these are light fast, but I know some of the colors are less light fast than others. Like I think this pink and this purple, or they're calling it orange, but this orange and this purple, I think only lasts, I think, what is it? Because I know they're all light fast, but some of them are less light fast, I believe, than others. Yeah, so they have like absolutely permanent, durable, moderately durable. So for that, and this is the Holbein one. The Turners are the same way, but I think they call it light fast. So, um, I need to. I still would like to put a finish on it, just a matte one probably. If you guys know any good matte finishes that isn't gonna do anything weird to my painting, because I hate to put it on there and then it screws up all the work that we did. But do I actually need it? No, but you know, maybe, but not really because it's light fast. So I might not even need a finish. So, and I don't want to do glossy because that defeats the purpose of using matte paint. So, yeah, I really like using the panels. I don't really like, I'm finding that I don't like to use the cotton, like the canvas, like boards. I like these ones. So I only have 9 of this size left. I have two of, no, I'm sorry. I have 9, 10, 11, 12 of this size left. I have two of the size that's a little bit bigger, the 9 by 14 or 12. I have 3 of these left. 3 of these left. So I'm going to need I'll probably just get like one or two more of each of these if I can find this size somewhere. I'll probably find them in Daiso. And then I'll probably go next week or maybe even Sunday. Depends on what I'm feeling like when I wake up on Sunday. Because I can just walk there. It's not far. It's right down the street. Well, when I say down the street, it's like, I have to walk down the block and then down the street, but it's down the street. I call it down the street. And then I have one really big one. Um, no idea what size this is, but it's huge. Oh, hopefully, let's see. Is the size on here? 11 by 14. I don't plan on painting that big, but it's there. I get bold one day. But yep, that's it officially. I know I said that was it a while ago, but good I stayed for a few minutes because I just figured all that out in like 3 minutes or so. So yeah, I'm gonna go and start cooking, start my hair, and hopefully I will be back later. Oh, Yuki, get down. All right, bye guys. Bye.